Hey guys, welcome back to Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. This is part 2. We did Andover in part 1, the entire case, and now we're on to Bexhill. So yeah, let's begin. The next case will be in Bexhill, and the letter did mention something about an event called Bexhill on Sea, so we'll see. Alright, let's begin. We're not even a third of the way, so there might be more than 3 cases. Who knows? And we're back. Okay, we have leave Whitehaven. That was our objective. I remember that.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The Andover affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill on Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, aBc.
I think we looked through everything in the room. Is it? Oh, there's something over here. No? It does not seem that way.
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored.
Oh my goodness.
It may be time to go to Scotland Yard.
All right, we gotta head to Scotland Yard. Taxi.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Ooh, inform Jap about the B matter. Is that what it said? Matter? Oh, cool. What does that say? Oh, it says Parker's. Let's head to Chief Inspector Jap.
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons. Jap has invested a great deal in his career.
Yeah, a lot of medals. Certificate, Order of Merit Dispatch. Hunting trophy? Shooting
Jap
trophy.
is an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
Could look at this map. Is it a map of England? Ooh.
Alice Asher was murdered in Andover.
Winchester.
The aBc killer's first murder. London. I really like this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
Let's inspect. Let's observe.
Jap appears to be snowed under.
Piles of files. Am I getting warmer? The coffee? Cup of cold tea. Telephone off
Jap
the hook.
appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters. Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news.
Chief Inspector.
I have just received another letter signed aBc. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill on Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
Bien sûr.
I have compared the 2 letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
The killer attacks old ladies who run a shop. The next victim's name will start with a B. The murder is unpredictable. It may start with a B.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received the letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So it's an
How
alphabet
cynical.
fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Jap, your call does not bode well.
London.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An aBc was placed on the body.
Oh,
We'll be there as soon as
no.
possible.
The beach? What? Oh my goodness. So, I'm going southeast. Okay. July 25th, 1935. Bexhill.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
Oh,
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot.
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
interactive. No, nothing over here. Seagull. Oh no.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Wow. That was a lot to take in. Examine the crime scene. Okay, I already observed him.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
That's right.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
What? Before you do. Oh no. Strangulation.
A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim. These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth.
Of course.
She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it.
Is that her hair?
She was a great
Okay.
beauty. This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
A padlock, you say?
Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant.
Maybe he tied it from the back. Let's look at the ABC guide. Let's see. Is it going to be on B? Cities and or towns that start with B? Obviously.
The guide is open at the
Banwell,
page for the
Bexhill,
Bexhill train
Bristol.
times.
Okay.
The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Interesting. Very interesting. How was the victim killed? What do we got? The victim had none of her belongings. She did not struggle. There was a braided silk bed. Let's put that there. ABC guide open at the Bexhill page. The victim was pretty. The victim has marks on the neck. She did not struggle. Okay. The victim was strangled by surprise with her own belt.
The poor child must have been strangled with his bread belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Another question? What are the common points between the Andover murder and the one in Bexhill? The ABC guide? And the letter announcing the Bexhill's crime? No? What's this? The Andover guide? Can I drag you? There we go. The killer signs his crimes with an ABC guide. Are the crimes in Andover and Bexhill the work of the same murderer? Yes. The press does not know that the ABC guide was found in Andover. Okay, here we go. Yes, the two murders were premeditated and I did not see the rest.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
Identify the victim. And we have a key. Can I inspect it? A small key found fastened to Betty Barnard's wrist. It looks too small to open the door. And they gave me the name of the victim. Betty Barnard. It's number 6, right? Let's go to number 6. Oh, the 6 is upside down. Let's try it. No? What's this?
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert a key.
Find the code, you say. Wait, what's this? What does that say? 715? 7 1 5. Nice. There we go. Her purse. Let's look here first. Ginger Cat Restaurant. Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard. 1931? 1931.
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931.
Oh,
So,
this is the
the
month.
young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a Ginger Cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
Her shoe?
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings.
Yeah, to walk on the sand.
The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top-brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a Ginger Cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Let's check out this restaurant, the Ginger Cat.
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
What do we got? Inspect Betty's workplace. Betty Barnard was a waitress at the Ginger Cat. Can inspect. Okay.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
All right. Inspect the dishes.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place, and above all, no creases.
Nice mirror. Nothing else. Let's observe.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
Strict appearance. Behind the counter. Her hair?
This woman
red
must
hair.
be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
Yeah. Is she unaware that Miss Barnard
How can I help you?
passed away, was
A
killed?
hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
Well, I'd love some too. Miss Marion. She's the owner of the ginger cat. She doesn't know very much about her employees' private lives. She's about 40 years old. Anything else? Inspect Betty's workplace. Is this what she took from... No, is this what Poirot took from Miss Betty's purse? A photo of the victim with another person? A photo found in the beach hut. It's the victim and a young man, a well-suited couple. Nothing else. Oh, I can look here.
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own.
The time range on which Betty was working on her own?
These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
Planning the ginger cat, 24th of July, and then 25th of July. We have 5 a.m., 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is Millie, Miss Marion. She writes Tiny, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Betty, 11 a.m. to 7:30. She didn't clock in today, so let's see.
This page won't help me. Where is Betty?
Right here.
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service? Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service? No, this person is not the last one to have worked with Betty.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Betty was alone between 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Who did she serve?
Millie, Mark, and Mrs. Marion. The ginger cat, table 5, 1 p.m. It has to be after 5. So we have table 8, table 10. 2 apple juices, 2 teas, 1 whiskey white horse. 7:20.
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover, maybe the murderer. This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
Yep. This one.
Most probably a family. Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker, maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
Don't worry, madame.
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
Not if you're dead.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
Just for that.
She appears to have
I'm
been
putting you on the
murdered.
suspect list.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
Say that, on the contrary, it is an advert for the town. Ask what she knows about Betty. Let's go with this one.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
Ask if her gentleman friend might have attacked her. Ask if the man in the photo is her gentleman friend. Oh, the man in the photo.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
Ask if their relationship was going well. Say that young people no longer have morals. This one.
Do you think there may have been some problems between them?
First.
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me, I have work to do.
I might not have asked the right questions.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Can I still talk to her? Give her a piece of my mind.
I have nothing to add on the subject of Miss Bernard. Please convey my condolences to her family.
Bernard, eh? Go to Betty's house at number 2 on the High Street. Oh, she lives nearby.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
Megan Barnard.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do. My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Oh, Mummy.
New objective. Question Megan Barnard. "28 years old. She's a sister of the late Betty Barnard." Question. Okay. I can interact with these things.
The Barnard appear to make music a priority in their budget.
The piano. Notice. Okay, worn furniture. And the violin.
Their home is modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers. Megan invited me to examine her sister's bedroom. I should take advantage of the opportunity. Family photos and files. This gramophone is magnificent.
A gramophone.
It is a one-off, without a doubt. Hastings always pays more attention when young women are being questioned. What is she feeling at the moment?
Hard stare. Tense hand. She is holding the picture. Photo frame.
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she is angry.
Let's talk to her. Ask if Betty had a fiancé. Ask if Betty used to go out a lot.
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser.
Donald
A very
Fraser.
nice man.
Ask if Betty saw other men. Ask where Betty's fiancé is. Ask if Betty's fiancé had a quick temper. Let's go with the
Do
second
you
one.
know where we might find him?
He works at the estate agent's, Corton Brunskill.
Daniel Fraser.
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
That's her ringtone?
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance.
Inheritance?
Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios,
That's a
even the most
possibility.
unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the chief inspector finds him.
3 sets of dresses out.
It looks like Betty was also a music lover.
The metronome.
Same as her family.
I believe this is a metronome. Yeah. A metronome, a microphone, and the music sheets. Music stand.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing. A box of new stockings. It looks like Betty has a very busy life. Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Nothing over here. Her dresses.
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
Okay. Donald Fraser. He works in an estate agent's. He's Betty's fiance. Okay. Question time? No. Examine her bedroom. Oh, we got more on this side.
A record sleeve with a handwritten title. Betty must have recorded a demo. I'd be
demo?
interested to hear it. Something on this clock bothers me.
11:10.
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock.
Yeah. Can I get it out?
This metal disc is stuck.
Can't go underneath.
What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands. The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. This wooden panel is blocked. There, that's better.
Okay. 4-leaf clover. Can I get this?
This wooden panel is blocked.
Okay. Can I get this done?
This metal disc is...
Still stuck.
This wooden panel is blocked.
Come on. No?
This wooden panel is blocked.
Let's check the top again.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
I can't interact. What do they do? Are they doing anything? No.
This decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
If it was me, I would have just broken this in pieces. I'm terrible. What else can I do? I'm not getting it.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
The cogs. What is it doing, though? There we go.
I definitely need an object to make these cogs turn.
An object to make them turn. An object.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
Can I use this
This
piece?
decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
What about the other pieces?
This decoration appears to be...
Okay. One of these
This
have to be
decoration
loose,
appears
right?
to be... Could the screw be slightly loose?
What else am I supposed to use? Wait.
Could the screw be...
Oh. Stop
could...
talking. I got it. It didn't work? What opened? Oh.
This leg is not well attached.
I unscrewed it.
Good. It should be possible to open the wooden panel. Look, a key.
Nice. What's this?
This could be useful.
What is this?
The central cog is blocked.
Let's do it here.
Ah, something clicked on the front of the clock.
Good. There we go.
This could be useful.
2 letters? There are 2 pieces of paper.
Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D.
For Daniel?
My dearest Betty,
Oh?
I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
Adrian. Okay. What's next? I still have more to examine? Okay. The dresser. Is that a...
Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
Oh.
This small key should be useful to me.
Another key. Listen to Betty's record. Oh, there's a gramophone downstairs. Where was it? Oh, over here.
Let us see. What is this cupboard hiding?
78 T Betty. And what's this? 4 whole beat, a half note, whole note, half note, quarter note, an eighth note, 16th, 32. What's this? Ah, I needed that.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Ah, whole plus whole plus whole plus whole. 3 holes equal. Was it a quarter note? Quarter note. What's this?
I cannot open it. It looks like the mechanism is blocking it.
Alright, nothing there.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten.
But where? Oh, right here. It's not fitting. Okay, I gotta get closer.
It looks like something goes in here.
Of course. The handle.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Let's go back. What's this?
I cannot open it. It looks like the mechanism is blocking it.
Nothing?
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Okay.
This looks like solfège. There is probably a link with what I saw in the drawer. There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Okay. Let me think about this. This is a whole. This is a 32. But we want a quarter. 8. 8 of these. But we only have 3. Gosh. Okay, 4 over 4 plus 1, which is equal to a quarter. No, 4 quarter notes is equal to a whole note. And then we have 16th and 32, but we only have 3 slots.
There is bound to be a clue somewhere.
Okay. 2 and then 3. No? 2 of these would be a 16th. Does that equal 1 over 4? Did I do it wrong? Let me look at it again. We have an 1/8, which is half. That's half. An 1/8 is half of a quarter. So I need 2/16. So I need 1 of these and 2 of these. Let's try that.
I heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
Let's go with the title of her record, 78T. We're not going for the whole alphabet.
I just have to put the record on the gramophone and start it.
No?
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
Oh, Donald! We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
Ooh. I said Daniel. It's Donald.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true. Did she have any problem with her throat?
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
What's next? That's her fiance. Continue questioning Megan. Okay.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone.
Betty and Donald. Eyes brimming with tears. No wedding
She's
ring.
looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner?
What had Betty planned to do with her evening?
They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well?
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of him. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true gentleman.
I hear a note of envy in your voice.
You must have heard wrong.
Ooh. Ask if Donald was in love with Betty. Ask if Donald was jealous. Jealous?
Donald appeared to be very much in love with your sister.
Yes, he was mad about her.
Mad, you say? Being madly in love can often be destructive, and Mr. Fraser was known for being jealous, I believe.
No more than average. Men are always slightly possessive, especially when they are with a pretty woman.
Accuse her of lying. Ask her to cooperate. Ask
I
her
am
to
not your
cooperate.
enemy, Mademoiselle Bernard.
And you are not my friend either, Mr. Poirot, sir.
Yes, but your lies are not helping Mr. Fraser, or you for that matter.
Inform her that the case is complex. Ask why she's protecting Betty's fiancé. Okay.
This case is much more complex than you think. It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man, slightly reserved
I had to tell her.
and as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
Dawn?
The first time was about a year ago. But they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man.
Must be Adrian.
It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased.
What?
Donald turned quite
Yeah,
pale
he's married.
and started
What?
shaking and kept saying one day,
Well?
he'd commit murder.
Move on with your life. Ask if Donald really could have killed Betty. Ask if she fears that Donald is a suspect.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Bernard. Thank you for your help.
What happened to her eyes?
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see him now. Au revoir, mademoiselle. My deepest condolences to your parents.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
If you say so. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What did Betty plan to do with her evening? Meet someone? Maybe. Betty lied to Daniel because she had a date with another man. Did Betty know her assailant? An unaccompanied guest came to the Ginger Cat and ordered a White Horse whiskey. There are a lot of visitors at this time of year. The victim has marks on the neck. No. The man seduced Betty before taking her to the beach where he
Let us now
strangled
try
her.
and get our brain cells to work.
What is Megan Barnard's behavior hiding? Megan kept looking at the photo. Megan is now the Barnard soul here. Megan loved her sister. Megan is an intelligent woman. Megan really liked Donald Fraser. This one right here. Megan has a soft spot for Donald. Did Megan have a motive for killing her sister? She loved her sister. Could that be a part? Could it be any of these? Okay, It's not this one. Soul Hair? Nah, it's this one. Megan was jealous of Betty. Question Donald Fraser.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
Donald Fraser works in... Okay. He was jealous and had a quick temper. Anything new for... not Betty. Her sister, Megan. She works in London. She was very fond of her sister, although she did not approve of how she behaved towards Donald Fraser. I'm happy that there's no rats in this town.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You're Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions.
30 years old. Okay, did Donald have a motive for Betty's murder? Braided silk belts. Betty used to go out a great deal. Victim has marks on the neck. A clue is missing. Donald was a violent man. Okay. Donald had a motive for killing Betty. Jealousy. Does Donald have an alibi? It might be this missing clue. Yeah. It can't be these.
This man looks suspicious.
Indeed. There's nothing in that glass, sir. Dark circles. Drinking a whole bottle of White Horse whiskey by yourself. And his hands in a fist. What is it?
Leave me alone.
Donald Fraser is in a terrible state. As if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
We were at the
Leave me
restaurant
alone.
yesterday. Now I gotta talk to you, sir.
Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
Listen to what? Ask if he saw Betty yesterday afternoon. Say that Betty only ever did as she pleased. Ask what would have happened if she'd listened to him. Let's go with this one.
Did you visit Betty yesterday afternoon?
No, I haven't seen Betty for 2 days. I was at the office yesterday afternoon.
Can you prove that?
Of course. But why this question? Betty died yesterday evening, didn't she?
Ask if he likes whiskey. Tell him that he's a suspect. Well, he's drinking
Betty
it.
was murdered during the night. But that does not prove that she did not meet a murderer earlier in the day.
So am I a suspect?
Everybody close to Betty is a suspect, Mr. Fraser. I would be a very poor detective if I did not examine all possible eventualities. Do you know what Betty's plans were yesterday evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Ask why he believed her. Specify that her sister was in London. Why he believed her.
And you believed her?
And why not, sir? She was my fiancée.
That did not stop her from lying to you before. Betty was not a bad girl, but she did like to take advantage of her success with men.
How dare you sully her memory?
Oh my goodness. Inform him that there is a killer to find. Apologize for having been abrupt.
I am not interested in memories of her, Mr. Fraser. I am looking for a killer, and I need you to be my closest ally. That is, unless you have something to hide.
Of course I don't.
Okay.
Très bien. So, what were we saying? Where were you yesterday evening?
I looked everywhere for her, but in vain. When she said she was going to have dinner with her sister on a weekday, I thought it was strange. I tried not to think about it, but I was like a lion in a cage. I was convinced she was lying. So I went round all the restaurants in the town. When I didn't find her, I went to the next town.
Next town?
But nothing. I must have got home about midnight or 1 o'clock.
Did anybody see you?
I don't think so. I didn't talk to anybody. I was so furious.
Okay.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, is all yours, Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
An alibi? Donald may have been at the beach and have killed Betty. Does Donald have a motive for all the murders? There we go. Donald may have killed Betty, but he does not have a motive for Mrs. Asher's murder. Return to the crime scenes. And he likes White Horse whiskey. He's drinking it, so you'd think you'd drink something you like.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Jap to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene.
Okay.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand.
Okay.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Well, she didn't change in 5. She changed in 6.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Betty changes.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
Remove the belt. Ooh. Advance. Let's try.
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
Okay.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise.
Ooh.
The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Ooh.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
I was just thinking that she collapsed further along. It was past the booths.
Without the aBc, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed,
So he's not
the
too
young woman
old.
was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
No more questions. Okay, let's go back to London.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
I'm coming, Poirot. According to the guide, the next train departs shortly.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
Jap has decided to reveal details to the press.
August 30th.
The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
Another letter.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th.
Churston.
Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Specify that it is the 30th today. Ask what the date is. Yeah.
No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Ooh. Pyramidal mustache. Okay. We gotta call Scotland Yard. But yeah. But I'm gonna end the video here. We're going to continue on with part 3 in the next video, which will be in Churston. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you will be notified when I upload part 3. Leave a like. Bye.